we go. Someone whisper him about sound effects? Well done, sir. You've done it. Someone get this man a medal.
Did you find something?
Did you happen to find anything?
Oh, are you headed out?
These are perfect. The corrosion levels on these parts are minimal. We should be able to salvage whatever information they hold. Let's uncover some buried knowledge on Shira.
Keep your eyes open.
The great titan Khazgaroth. Who
It is
granted me the
Arcades.
gift of the forge,
Let's
relayed
go!
information from the Pantheon about our purpose. To create order from the chaos of the cosmos, the Titans search the great dark beyond for the prime Worldsoul.
For the what?
This Worldsoul, the most powerful in existence, they would guide to become
Wow.
the greatest Titan of all.
So they could actually be good guys through all this fucking
In
charade.
time,
That'd be crazy.
they came to sense a mighty presence within the world called Azeroth. The Pantheon made their way to the
Khazgaroth,
nascent
Aman'Thul.
Worldsoul, hoping that their search was at an end.
Oh my god.
Amazing. It's as though Keeper Arcadis was delivering the word of the great Khazgaroth himself. These logs must be the architect's personal records of everything.
That's just the first
I wonder how
one.
many more we can recover.
That's the first. That's the first one.
Khazmodan. But this Worldsoul he speaks of? Here on Azeroth? Do you think that's what Granda Magni was hearing all those years when he was a speaker?
I am not sure what significance this might have for my people, or my purpose. But I have faith in the Titan's plan for us.
Guy's name is August Gay. He's playing Og. Holy fuck. Let me read that again. The great Titan Khazgaroth, who granted me the gift of the Forge, has relayed information from the Pantheon about our purpose. To create order from the chaos of the cosmos, the Titans search the great dark beyond for the prime Worldsoul, so in their quest for order. The Worldsoul, the most powerful in existence, they would guide to become the greatest Titan of all. This is interesting because it is almost sounding like Worldsoul does not have to be equivalent to Titan. That maybe it is malleable. Maybe it is. Maybe creation is extremely malleable. This Worldsoul, the most powerful in existence. The prime Worldsoul. I don't like that. The greatest Titan of all. They would guide it to become the great, but would they want to control it? That's the thing. Are they guiding it under control to create order, or are they benevolently guiding it for whatever purpose it has? Or are they trying to dictate its purpose? In time, they came to sense a mighty presence within the world called Azeroth. The Pantheon made their way to the nascent Worldsoul, hoping that their search was at an end. Hoping that their search was at an end. It's as though Keeper Arcades was delivering the word of the great Khazgaroth himself. I wonder if that's more literal than we've given credit before. These logs must be the architect's personal records of everything. The architect. Arcades, the architect, of course. I know, of course it would be Arcades. It makes sense. For a little bit, I thought it was Ra. But Arcades makes good sense. But if Arcades is the one that cared for the Earthen and set them free from the terrible tyranny of Dornick and Galen, It shows a difference in compassion and empathy and maybe even love from Khaz'goroth. I wonder, it makes me think more on the idea of like maybe the Titans don't all feel those things. You know, the RPG lore says Norganon doesn't feel anything. That's, you know, the difference here. Good architect, Khaz'goroth. Bad architect, Norganon. Maybe. So to create order. And this shows I knew Kaz was gonna get more positive. I fucking called this, bro. I wanted it so bad. I've been saying to you guys, even before this started, I want more Khaz'goroth and Golganeth. I have this feeling that these elementally aligned Titans, they're maybe not so bad. They're not so bad. And Arcades is showing that. Freya is potentially showing that. It's fucking weird, dude. It's so cool. And it makes sense. It fits well with Aule. It makes me wonder about Eru Iluvatar and all that. We talked about that yesterday, which was pretty good. Makes me think about Manwë. Why did the Watchers act so terribly, but Arcades was different? Cold logic and order, control. What really is the order that the Titan Pantheon seems to be putting around? It's control is really what it is. Subjugation. Domination, potentially. It's a different kind of thing. It's not the order that you want to be pursuing. It's not true order. It's not true order. True order is not just trying to control everything. That's not what order is. Order is about respecting natural cycles as well. Forcing your influence on something to make sure that it behaves how you perceive that it best should is not real order. You don't fix things, you don't fix people, you don't fix conflicts by just exerting control. Sometimes you can, but it's not a catch-all. It doesn't just work. You shouldn't run a whole world or a whole galaxy like that. They could all have their own thoughts on it too. We've really seen how all the Titans have their own thoughts. Are you saying rarely or really? I kind of agree with both. We rarely see it, but we are seeing now, in this expansion more than anything, that they have different reactions. Ra ended up depressed as fuck after everything that happened. What does that say about Amin Thul? Odin is still as prideful and angry as ever. What does that say about Sargeras? And how closely do the philosophies, beliefs, and values of the Keepers align with their creators? Maybe it's more one-to-one than we think. Because Chronicle makes it sound like they develop their own personalities, their own thoughts and feelings or whatever, and they almost make it sound like they did all that separate from us. Like, that's all their own thing, but what are we sometimes if not a reflection of our parents? Sometimes we're the direct reflection, or sometimes we're the antithetical reflection. What does it say about that relationship between the Keepers and the Titans? The way that each of them acts and reacts to different things. I think that's pretty fascinating, dude. What a fucking crazy-ass thing. It makes me think Odin, if they do differentiate, Odin could technically be Sargeras' keeper and be a total fucking asshat without Sargeras actually being that way. But if Odin is a total asshat and they align very directly, well, then I think that says something about Sargeras if Sargeras is his keeper. And the reason I think that he is because, well, we believed for, check's fucking wrist, 20 years that Eonar was the creator of both Alexstrasza and Ysera's aspectral nature, and she's not. As far as we've been made aware now. So why the fuck do we believe that? Think about it. Even Melkor had a place in the songs of creation. Even he, Eru Iluvatar, made sure Melkor was part of it too. It's not like he wasn't allowed to sing. It's not like he didn't partake in the creation of Arda. That fucking happened. It's like the Black Dragonflight. I'm supposed to believe that the Earthwarder is derived entirely and only from Khaz'goroth, but interestingly enough, Golganeth doesn't have his own flight, and the Black Dragonflight is so easily thematically linkable to someone like Sargeras, it's not even fucking funny. Look at the sword I'm wielding. It's literally a blade of the black dragonflight, and it's got the fucking eye in it. Like, come on. These swords have mirrored Sargeras' sword for fucking years. Been pointed out since original Blackwing Descent. Not that I played that, but you know what I mean. Blackwing Lair or whatever. Fucking eye in the shit, dude. If you talk to Brinth, you can watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again.
I speak for the machines.
The great Titan Khazgaroth, who granted me the gift of the Forge, has relayed information from the Pantheon about our purpose.
Look at that.
To create order.
Wow, that was literally like a light
chaos
thing
of
that
the
was just
cosmos.
cast into a fucking hologram.
The Titans search the great dark beyond.
And these are worlds that they've
Prime
ordered.
Worldsoul.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This Worldsoul, the most powerful in existence.
Wow.
They
And it's
would
Norgon
die
on in the
to
front,
become
dude.
The greatest Titan of
Fucking
all.
Norg is the one in the front, dude. With
In
Eonar and
time,
Kaz behind him.
They came to sense a
Oh,
mighty
no.
presence within the world called Azeroth.
What if we're right about Norg, dude? What if it's
The
not just crazy
Pantheon made
ranting?
their way to the nascent Worldsoul,
Khazgaroth and
hoping that their
Amenthul.
search was at an end.
These two.
Amazing. It's as though Keeper Arcadus was delivering.
Was it a
the
trick?
word of
Boy,
the
I hope
great
it's not a trick.
Khazgaroth himself.
I hope it's not a trick by Norgonon. Let me watch this again, dude. This is fucking
The great
crazy.
Titan Khazgaroth, who granted me the gift of the Forge,
Arcadus, dude.
has relayed
Oh my God.
information from the
I'm starting to
Pantheon
get
about our
pretty
purpose.
good at, I guess some of it's kind of obvious, but I feel like I'm starting to get pretty good at predicting this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 realms. 9 with Azeroth in the center. It's like the 9 realms of Norse mythology. These are the orbiting bodies that I've been trying to tell you guys about for so long. And if you just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there. These are the Titan planets, but they're all smaller than Azeroth, significantly so. Azeroth is much bigger than any of them. It's even depicted as such on the maps. It's even depicted as such on the cosmic chart.
The Pantheon made their way to the nascent Worldsoul, hoping that their search was at an end.
Amazing.
Prime Worldsoul.
It's as though Keeper Arcadus
Prime.
was delivering the word of the great
What's the first
Khazgaroth
prime number?
himself.
1, right?
These logs must be
What, is
the
1 a prime
architect's
number, chat?
personal records of
Or is it 3?
everything.
1 is the first prime number, isn't
I
it?
wonder how many more we can recover.
I know of Arcadus from my studies in Khazmodan.
She is not the last, but the
this
first.
Worldsoul he speaks
2?
of?
No, it's 2?
Here
Uh-oh,
on
here we go.
Azeroth. Do you think that's
1,
what
but it's usually
Grandad Magni
excluded.
was hearing all those
So this would be
years
the
when he
first
was a
World
speaker?
Soul?
I am not sure what significance this might
I
have.
think
for
she's
my people,
creation. She is
or
not
my
the last,
purpose.
but the first.
But I have
She's not
faith
the
in
last Titan,
Titan's
but the
plan
first
for
one.
us.
Drown her and you will see. This is fucking crazy.
What is your query?
One more time.
The great Titan Khazgaroth, who granted me the gift of the Forge,
Primes are defined as
has
numbers with
relayed
exactly 2 unique
information
factors, so
from
2 is the first one.
Pantheon
There you go.
about our purpose. To create order from the chaos of the cosmos.
So
the
2?
Titans searched
Oh hell, I'll
the
put
great
Argus in there
dark
then
beyond
too. Fuck it. Creator and
the
Destroyer.
Worldsoul.
2 beings, 1 body.
This Worldsoul, the most powerful in existence, they would guide to become the greatest Titan of all. In time, they came to sense a mighty presence within the world called Azeroth. The Pantheon made their way to the nascent Worldsoul, hoping that their search was at an end.
Amazing. It's as though Keeper Arcadus was delivering the word of the great Khazgaroth himself.
And that's just the whole quest,
These
huh?
logs must be the architect's personal records of everything. I wonder how many more we can recover.
I know of Arcadus from my studies in Khazmodan. But this Worldsoul he speaks of? Here on Azeroth? Do you think that's what Grandad Magni was hearing all those years when he was a speaker?
I am not sure what significance this might have for my people, or my purpose, but I have faith in the Titan's plan for us.
But this is still just a log of what it was and what it was depicted to be at that time. Context is always changing. Dude, what the fuck? The Titans searched for the prime Worldsoul. Of first importance, main, of the best possible quality, excellent, a state or time of greatest strength, vigor, or success in a person's life, prime, as a but as an adjective, of first importance, main. And obviously mathematically, of a number evenly divisible by only by itself and 1. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Of 2 or more numbers in relation to each other having no common factor but 1. A congruence whose modulus is a number prime to whatever that symbol means. And so this is basically, these are memories stored on a computer. This is not straight. This isn't lined up straight. That's driving me insane. It's memories, I think. It's like logs, but it's also stored as memory on a machine. Memory logs, quite literally. Is Arcades the original Uldamon boss with the disc quest? Yes. I've been playing for 20 years and can't remember. Yeah, it is. Can you get a close-up of the Worldsoul, Pyro? What did we learn about memory? That it can be used to teleport. Indeed we have.
You have my focus.
The great Titan Khazgaroth, who granted me the gift of the Forge, has relayed information from
Look,
the
I love how it
Pantheon
starts as
about
this like
our purpose.
light-based that explodes into this.
Create order from the chaos of the cosmos.
It almost looks like that rainbow light was like the
Titans
chaos
search
that birthed
great
the
dark
cosmos
beyond
into this chaotic
for the
thing.
prime Worldsoul.
And then now the Titans are looking for it.
This Worldsoul, the most powerful in existence, they would guide to become the greatest Titan of all. In time, they came to sense a mighty presence within the world called Azeroth. The Pantheon made their way to the nascent
Look at how it
Worldsoul,
spirals like that. Look at that.
hoping that their search was
Look at the
an
structure of it compared to the others. That's
Amazing.
crazy. Did you
It's
see how
as
many
though
links were
Keeper
in that?
Arcades was delivering the word of the great Khazgaroth himself.
What if Azeroth is special because she has the power of raw,
These
pure
logs
creation?
must be the
Welcome to my
architect's
stream.
personal
Yes.
records of everything. I wonder.
I think
how
she has
many
creation
more
and
they can
destruction at this
recover.
point. With Argus.
I know of Arcades from my studies in Casmodan. But this Worldsoul he speaks of? Here on Azeroth? Do you think that's what Grandam Magni was hearing all
Yes,
those
that has
years
been
when he
my
was a speaker?
that has been my
I
main
am
theory
not
about
sure what
Azeroth for
significance
6
this might
years.
have for my people.
I have not changed
Or
my
my
opinion in
purpose.
like 6 fucking years.
But I have faith in
That
the
she's
Titan's
creation
plan
and
for us.
and at this point most likely destruction as well. Creation and destruction. That is, yes, I have been trying to convince everyone of that for years. So yes, I fully agree with you. She just is the source of it all. There's even dream journals that directly allude to the possibility of that, you know? And Azathoth linking to it, the concepts of Eru Luvatar blessing the earthen or the dwarven in the case of Tolkien, for Aule, which is what just happened to the earthen. Like Azeroth is Eru Luvatar, guys. Azeroth is literally fucking God. Like the god of the entire cosmos. Like she's a dual aspected, and I shouldn't even probably call her she anymore. Male, female, hermaphroditic god that is the ultimate power in the universe. Azeroth is the first one. Yes, she is the prime being. Before the universe existed, there was Azeroth. After the universe existed, there was Azeroth.